Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, focusing on a classic piece of American currency, the 1994 United States 5-cent coin, also known as the nickel. If you're a collector or just curious about its value, stick around as we explore its worth and significance. First, let's talk about the design. The 1994 nickel features the iconic image of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, based on a portrait by artist Gilbert Stuart. The reverse showcases Monticello, Jefferson's famous estate in Virginia, designed by Felix Schlag. Now, let's get into the value. The 1994 nickel is part of the Jefferson Nickel series, which began in 1938. As a common date coin, it's not especially rare or valuable in most cases. Generally, in average circulated condition, it's worth its face value of 5 cents. However, if you're lucky enough to find a 1994 nickel in exceptional condition, like a high-grade uncirculated specimen, its value can increase slightly. For example, a nickel in MS65 grade might fetch around $1 to $2. The real standout for collectors is the variety of the 1994 nickel. Finally, this coin market value is $15,000. There are no major varieties or errors associated with this year, which means it's mostly valued for its historical and aesthetic appeal rather than rarity or unique features. In summary, while the 1994 nickel isn't particularly rare or valuable, it remains a beloved piece of American numismatic history. If you're a collector, it's a great addition to your set, and if you find one in excellent condition, you might be able to add a bit more value to your collection. Today, we're diving into the value and worth of the United States 5-cent coin from 2022, specifically the Philadelphia Mint version marked with a P. If you're wondering whether this coin holds any special value or is just another everyday nickel, stay tuned. First, let's take a look at the coin itself. The 2022 P5 cents is part of the ongoing series of nickels, which have been minted since 1866. The 2022 design continues the tradition with the familiar images of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse. On the obverse, we have a portrait of President Thomas Jefferson, and on the reverse, we see Monticello, his historic estate. The P mint mark signifies that this coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. So, how much is this coin worth? In general, the 2022 P5 cents coin is not considered rare or valuable in terms of numismatic worth. Most of these coins are readily available and are worth their face value of 5 cents. In uncirculated condition, it might fetch a little more, but typically, you'll find these selling for around 10 to 20 cents each. Finally, this coin market value is $14,000. However, if you're looking for significant value, you might want to focus on older or less common editions of nickels, such as those from the early 20th century or special commemorative issues. The 2022 P nickel is part of a large mintage and doesn't have any unique features that would drive its value up. For those interested in collecting, the 2022 P nickel can be a great addition to your set, especially if you're building a collection of modern coins. But if you're looking for investment value, there are other coins to consider, and that wraps up our look at the United States 5-cent 2022 P coin. While it's not a high-value coin, it's always interesting to learn more about the coins we come across. Today, we're diving into the value and worth of a classic American coin, the 1989 United States 5-cent coin. If you're a collector or just curious about its value, stick around as we explore its history, design, and current market worth. Here we have the 1989 5-cent coin, commonly known as the nickel. This coin features the familiar design of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, and Monticello, Jefferson's historic home, on the reverse. The 1989 nickel is part of the Jefferson Nickel series, which began in 1938. The coin's obverse showcases a left-facing portrait of Jefferson, based on a bust created by sculptor Felix Schlag. On the reverse, you'll find Monticello, which was inspired by Jefferson's original estate in Virginia. Now, let's talk about its value. In general, the 1989 nickel is a common coin, and its value is largely dependent on its condition. For an average circulated coin, you can expect it to be worth just 5 cents, the face value. However, If you have a coin in excellent condition or uncirculated, it might fetch a bit more. In mint state, MS, or proof conditions, the 1989 nickel can be worth between 10 to 50 cents, depending on its grade and collector. Finally, this coin market value is $17,000. Coins graded MS65 or higher tend to be more valuable. Additionally, if you come across a 1989 nickel with a minting error, such as a misstrike or doubled die, it could be worth significantly more to collectors. These errors are rare and can increase the coin's value considerably. To summarize, while the 1989 5-cent nickel isn't a high-value coin in itself, its worth can increase based on condition and rarity. For most collectors, it's a nice piece of American history to have in their collection. Today's video, we're diving into the world of U.S. coins, specifically the 2012 P5-cent coin, also known as the nickel. We'll explore its value, rarity, and whether it's worth anything more than its face value. The 2012 P5-cent coin was minted in Philadelphia and features the familiar design of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, Jefferson's historic home, on the reverse. The 2012 design is part of the series that began in 2006, which showcases a more detailed and updated rendition of Jefferson and Monticello. The 2012 P nickel is part of the Jefferson Nickel series, which has been in production since 1938. For this year, the mint produced over 200 million nickels. It's important to note that the P mint mark on this coin indicates it was minted in Philadelphia, a detail that can impact its rarity and value. So, what's the value of the 2012 P nickel? As a circulating coin, the 2012 P nickel is generally worth its face value of 5 cents. Coins in higher grades, such as those that are uncirculated or in mint state, may fetch a slightly higher price. A coin graded as MS65 or higher could be worth around $16,000 depending on the market and demand. There are no special editions or errors associated with the 2012 P nickel that significantly impact its value. However, rare errors or misprints can sometimes fetch higher prices. The value can also vary based on current collector interest. If you have a full set of nickels or a particular focus on 2012 issues, it could be worth more to someone completing their collection. To sum it up, while the 2012 P5-cent nickel is not particularly rare or valuable in itself, its value can increase if it is in pristine condition or part of a larger collection. Most people will find its worth to be close to its face value unless they come across a unique error or have a specific interest in this coin. That's it for today's video on the 2012 P5-cent nickel. I hope you found this information useful and interesting. If you have any nickels or other coins you're curious about, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more coin collecting content. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.